Adult entertainment is destroying your potential and you don't even see it. So think about the amount of time that you have wasted on adult entertainment. Doesn't matter how long, I don't need to know. Keep that to yourself. But think about it, like every time you've done that, basically you could have spent your time doing something actually productive for your life. Let's start small, right? Listening to a podcast that could help you improve, or a long format YouTube video that could help you level up your life, or reading a book that is self-improvement related, or working out, even doing a few push-ups. Start small, work up from there. Going to the gym, right? Some kind of exercise, or going out and socializing, making more meaningful connections with people, or, for example, spending that time building a side hustle or self-employing yourself, right? So that you could basically start making income online, for example, or a business that you're interested in, so that you can break free from your 9 to 5, unless you really love your 9 to 5, right? Basically creating freedom. The point that I'm trying to make is if you do something like that, you can have time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. Like you could become a remote worker, a digital nomad, or you could start your own small business so you could live wherever you want and do whatever you want, right? Instead, going back to the beginning of the video, you're wasting your time and potential on adult entertainment. On top of this, right? Let's just give some examples. So it shows that you lack discipline. So you're not going to be able to trust yourself if you can't control your lust. This can mean a lot of different things. Obviously, adult entertainment is one. But let's take it a step further. Let's pretend that you're Chad, as they say, right? You could be buff, well off financially, and still wasting your time on adult entertainment. Or you might get tripped out by this one, but you could have all these things and go on lots of dates and get lots of hookups, but it's all meaningless because you're not building a meaningful relationship with someone. Think about the playboy who never has meaningful relationships. He's actually wasting his time, isn't he? If you really think about it, it's not that different than adult entertainment. And those guys will cope and say, no, like, I can date, I can hook up, I'm the man. You don't know what you're talking about, bro, but think about how much they're wasting. They could be doing actually productive things, building an awesome family, like leading towards that with a woman that they actually love. They have kids eventually, like actually leading their life in that direction. But they're actually still wasting their time if they're caught up in the hookup culture loop. And why do I say that they're wasting their time? Well, think about it like this as well. Yes, they could be doing anything else that's productive, leveling themselves up as a man. So they're throwing their time away towards that. And a lot of people might get their feathers ruffled by this, but I don't agree with the idea that people talk about with pair bonding and how it only applies to women. That's not true. It definitely applies to men as well. So think about it like this. If you keep honing in your social skills in a dating sense, where you can maintain long relationships, right now, for example, long-term romantic relationships, then you're going to hone the skill of actually being able to have more long-term meaningful relationships leading to a family. But if you keep honing the skill set of short-term gratification and short-term relationships, and taking everyone's advice of, oh, just break up with them, you can swipe on Tinder and get another date, they're easily replaceable. You know how like online has made people feel like they have more options than they truly do. It's like virtually it looks like it, but they don't really. Yes, you might have some more options than others, but you get the idea. You're fooling yourself in building a habit or a skill set where you're good at short-term dating, but maybe you're not good at long-term dating. So, I think I basically said everything I needed to say in this video, and it's funny because it all started off with how adult entertainment is basically killing your potential. So, you know what to do now. Start replacing that nasty little habit with these healthy habits that we've talked about in this video. Every time you're about to do that, go drink some water, go do 5 push-ups, go to the gym, read a book, start thinking or building more on a business. If you don't have that yet, start coming up with the ideas of what you would want to do to help people, right? These are the ways that you can get out of that nasty loop. And I just want to say, by the way, I shouldn't forget to leave this part out of the video. Just for example, for a guy, I think women can really tell if you're using adult entertainment, because you come across weirder, you know, especially if you do it a lot. It's like your posture's worse. It's like the gremlin that's been over the computer for hours looking up that nasty stuff. And you're also not actually being with those women. So you're tricking your brain into thinking that you're successful biologically, but you're actually not. And you're actually watching someone else do it. And that's, how can I say this other than like cuck behavior, basically? Have some more self-respect. And don't let that industry get bigger by your watching it. Especially when it comes to things like OF and things like that. That's the only reason that they're making money. It's because you're watching and you're paying for it. Don't do that. Respect yourself more. And what I mean by women being able to see that on you, that you watch that sort of stuff or consume it, well, you probably act weirder, maybe even creepier. You might sexualize them more than you would of actually building good relationships with them. It's bad, man. I mean, I think they can see it based on your energy. Your behavior will change, and you'll probably just not really be acting like you would if you weren't doing that stuff. You'd probably act a little bit more normal if you weren't. Anyways, now I think I've said everything that I need to say in the video. If you needed any help with anything, with your fitness, quitting habits like these, building healthier routines, habits, your diet, dating, self-improvement in general, I put a call link below where you can book a private coaching session for me for only $7. And I'm probably only going to do that for a limited time because that's basically a steal. $7. I can help you out, make sure that your life gets a little bit better, hold you accountable. And yeah, I mean, I just want us all to enjoy a better life, you know? And if you can't do the $7 for a coaching session, yeah, no worries. Take care of yourself. If you can, subscribe, because I'm building this channel to 1K subscribers now, and subscribing is free. Show some love, comment below, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.